What up, y'all? It's your boy Sam Wills, back with another video, number 3. I'm not going to keep y'all too long, hopefully, but it's a couple questions I want to ask in regard to who really killed Nipsey Hussle. As far as we've been told, everybody coming up with all these clickbait videos to try to get your attention. I'm not here for likes. I'm not here for subscribers. I do hope that someone would share this video because I'm trying to just speak facts. And facts are facts, right? So before Nipsey Hussle, well, let's deal with this. So my first video was about 6 questions about things that was not getting addressed in this situation in regard to Nipsey Hussle. Nobody has been able to answer more than 1 or 2. One of them, I think, no more than 2 of them out of 6. And secondly, my second video was who killed Nipsey Hussle and why. And none of these videos are clickbait, so I try to make them titles that people can really relate to and click on them to get real facts. You ain't gonna hear a 5-minute long diatribe about who they are and the subscribers they got, and I don't do all of that. So I'm here for the facts. Let's get to the facts, right? So we know for years, more than almost 10 years, that Nipsey Hussle and his brother and those people in the 60s and everybody else have been getting harassed by the LAPD, by the LA County District Attorney, by anybody else who I guess they would pay to harass these guys. So why do we assume that even in death that they would stop what they're doing? Now, my question is, if this thing is as bad as they say it is, as far as Nipsey and his property, why do you not believe that the LAPD would have had something to do with getting Nipsey out of there? Nipsey is the focal point. Nipsey was the golden goose. Once Nipsey's gone, that throws everything into a frenzy. That makes everybody scared. That makes everybody be scared of the property because it happened on the property. Use your mind. And now they want to sell the property, or people would want to sell the property thinking in the minds of somebody who's corrupt because somebody got killed there, that property would want to sell. But what they didn't know was they made Nipsey into a cult-like figure. Instead of removing his essence from the property where he was murdered, they basically have created him to be now this giant among giants, and they can't remove his name or his spirit or his history from that property like they wanted to do, right? So anybody that's using clickbait to get your attention, that's fine. I ain't got no clickbait for you. I'm trying to deal with the real. So the LA Police Department, LAPD, or whatever you want to call them, the LA County District Attorney, who's basically threatening David Gross now, whereas they were threatening Nipsey. Now they're threatening his business partner and co-owner of that property. This hasn't just started. This has been going on for years, so I don't see any reason why they would not have set Nipsey up. The reason why they did it on the property is because they wanted people to be scared of coming up to that property, knowing that it was gang affiliation in that area, and secondly of that, knowing that people naturally are usually, like when somebody dies somewhere, people don't really want to deal with it no more. They want to sell it, get rid of it, move on. Well, they created a monster in Nipsey. Now it's hard. Now they'll never be able to get it out of his name and never out of his essence. So that's one thought process. The second process on who killed Nipsey, we already know who killed Nipsey. We already know who's responsible for taking blame for killing Nipsey. That's Eric Holder. Eric Holder said that the government paid him $75,000 to murder Nipsey Hussle. That is not unfounded. Like we can't prove it on paper. But look at the situation. When they locked up Eric Holder, he went to a psychiatric hospital. They probably told him to do that to try to make it look like his mental state was messed up, so he could try to get a insane verdict, so his responsibility would be lowered. Secondarily to that, $75,000 is a lot of money to somebody who don't have no money, right? So you pay that to somebody, say, hey, we need to get Nip out of there in that business area. We need that property back. We get rid of Nipsey, we can get that property back. This $75,000 is good faith. You get them out of there, we'll take care of you. You know, to somebody who has issues with the man, you know, in the past, yeah, you might take that $75,000 and run with it. But no, basically what happened is they have created Nipsey to be like this big, humongous figure now, and that area is always going to be his area. I want y'all to use your brains and your minds instead of your fingers as you scroll through YouTube. I don't use clickbait, as I said. I ask real provoking questions. I want people to think like I think. If you can answer those questions I posted in my other video, go ahead and do what you got to do. If you have any ideas about what I just discussed with you about the LAPD, let me know, because I really believe that they had something, or they had more than 75% of what happened to Nipsey to do with it. So I'm about to go. I told you I ain't gonna keep y'all all day. I'm Sam Wills. Take a minute, please. Either like the video if you choose to. I'm not forcing you. If you want to subscribe, that's your option. But I would really prefer if you shared the video so that people can start asking real thought-provoking questions, so we can get some answers for this man's family and get some closure for his fans. I'm your boy. I'll holla. Peace.